Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. Today we are going to talk about my team selection for game week 18. Welcome back for another video and Merry Christmas for all of you and your families. Game week 17 started with an early kickoff that brought a double-digit haul for Rogers, who stayed first on my bench. Unfortunately, I couldn't benefit from his 14-point haul. I've started Fabianski over Flecken for the saved points. Fabianski was one save away from getting 4 points, but he ended up with only 3 points. But anyway, it's 1 pointer over Flecken, 2 pointer. Gabriel rewarded me with an early assist, but he lost the clean sheet and both him and Timber got yellow carded. Hall with a back-to-back clean sheet and sank 3-1 bonus points. Apart from the king, Mo Salah, my midfielder was poor and Saka's injury was frustrating. He had to be substituted in the 24th minute on Saturday's 5 goals win over Crystal Palace due to a hamstring injury, and he was seen leaving the stadium clearly in pain. Saka's injured is hamstring and is set to be sidelining for many weeks. Ahmad lost at Old Trafford by 3 goals and sold Semenyo scored against him. Palmer had a very tough encounter against Everton. Chelsea couldn't score against Pickford mates. Up front, Isaac continues pressing us, and I'm really thankful that I kept him when he got injured against Crystal Palace. He's a great form, just started 3 double-digit goals and 8 returns in just 4 game weeks. This madness. Wood missed a big chance for scoring and nearly touched the ball that resulted in the first goal. He was much unlucky. Pedro has another poor game, had his usual 2 points, and looks like he's going away very soon. Maybe it's his last chance on my team. Regarding game week 18, Fabianski started again. He has a decent chance for a clean sheet keeping when he faced the newly promoted Southampton that failed to score the last 3 weeks. Doubling up on Arsenal defense, game the Bull, Ipswich Town. Can I get double clean sheet for another game week? Gabriel has 3 goals and 2 assists for his name this season, very impressive, and maybe let's just set and forget defender. But before mentioning my third defender, let's check my transfers game week. First of all, what's my Saka's replacement? Unfortunately, Saka had been substituted early against Crystal Palace and was injured his hamstring and looks like he's sidelined for many weeks. Apparently, there is no standout big to replace Saka. Salah and Palmer are the only bigs that can compensate this loss, but unfortunately, most of us and I have both of them. So basically, it's strategy rather than just a direct replacement for me. I'll discuss with you the available options and my current plan. First picks will be Martinelli and Odegaard. Arsenal face Ipswich next game week, and the schedule is still decent. I consider 2 picks from their midfield. Odegaard is going to be on penalty and some set pieces during Saka's absence, but on the other hand, he is a little bit deep and less involvement. But Martinelli looked impressive on the right side after Saka's draw against Crystal Palace and provided 1 goal and an assist. His position were amazing and cutting to the box and looked very lively and making him an explosive pick, but has no set piece, has no penalties. Option number 2 is Diaz and Jota. Both are great players in Liverpool attacking system, but I'm quite sure they won't start both remaining games in December. Jota may start against Leicester City and Diaz may be benched, but if Jota starts against Leicester, but I don't expect more than 70 minutes, and the lack of security of minutes puts me off, to be honest. So Martinelli and Odegaard in contention. Foden has been very disappointing this season and his minutes aren't secured at all. Will he start next 3 games for Man City? I'm not sure. However, Man City has very decent fixtures and he may be a differential tone, but again, I'm not sure about his minutes and his starting regularly. So we can exclude Liverpool midfielder, we can exclude Foden, we have Arsenal midfielders, and next option is Bruno Fernandes. Absolutely nailed, man. Mount injury enhances his minute at the 10 position, number 10. On penalties has been considered over the last 8 game weeks, and before he blanked against Bournemouth. However, his stats against Bournemouth were pretty good and had a good healthy expected goal involvement. Has been very unlucky not to come away with a return against Bournemouth. Apart from Liverpool in game week 20, the fixtures are pretty decent and 3 home games, next 5, and away 1 is against Wolves. So it's between Arsenal midfielders and Bruno Fernandes, and the last option with Ismail Assar. The Crystal Palace midfielder in hot home and score against Arsenal. He had two missed big chances against Arsenal and the fixtures turned good in game week 19 against Southampton, but he has no penalties, no set pieces, and he faced Bournemouth away from home and Chelsea in next three fixtures, which is puts me off too. So basically, it's between Odegaard, Martinelli, and Bruno Fernandes. It looks like we have some extra funds in the bank after downgrading Saka to one of those options. And I've decided that my replacement for Saka is going to be two players combination rather than one direct pick. Simply, we are going to free up the funds that have tied up in Saka in order to force Isaac or Alexander Arnold. I own Isaac, so I'm missing Alexander Arnold. This makes your squad look pretty stronger, and this upgrade in your front line or defense should bring more points and enhance your two tranches. At this stage of the season, we should target the 90 min. We nailed assists, and this is why I'm slightly leaning towards Bruno Fernandes for the security he provides, in addition to getting trend ahead of his amazing against two fixtures. So Bruno Fernandes provides advantage of Martinelli and the advantage of Odegaard for being advanced and on penalties, set pieces, 90-minute man, and I think Martinelli may get early substitutions during the hectic period. So Bruno Fernandes is my replacement for Saka in addition to Alexander Arnold. But why it's Trent Alexander-Arnold? As I mentioned before, your transfer for a Liverpool defender can be ultimately done in game week 19, as Alexander-Arnold is firmly on my watch list. Liverpool failed to keep a clean sheet in their last two games against Fulham and Tottenham, but now the fixtures turn good for their defenses. Next two games are against Leicester City and West Ham United. Simply, they are poor attacking team and the Reds have great chance to keep a clean sheet. Leicester City is the worst team for headers conceded, shots from set pieces conceded, and for expected goals conceded. Liverpool defenders are likely score headers against them, as Trent will provide them with his brilliant crosses. The Hammers in game week 19, the third worst team for expected goals conceded at home, as will Liverpool score many goals and Trent should be involved. But isn't Trent overpriced? I believe he is a bit expensive, but we have the funds and we can afford him. I have no Saka or Haaland, and most of us will enter the next few game weeks without both Saka and Haaland. So it's a great punt. And yes, Trent is my third vendor for this game week. And regarding midfielders, looks like after his two goals and two assists again as a shaky Spurs last weekend, Salah is the top fantasy scorer, faces the league depleted Leicester City at home. Anfield, the Egyptian has 11 double-digit holds this season, though he had postponed game. He has comfortably my captain for game week 19 and looking forward to a back-to-back double-digit hold this game week. Although Cole Palmer has been unbelievable game this season, but has managed to get 11 goals and 7 assists. He has blanked in the last two games and he has improved Fulham this game week. I'm concerned about Fulham decent defensive stats and Palmer may struggle against them, which makes Salah the easiest pick and the easy captaincy option for me. Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad might double up from Man United attack against the Leaky Wolves, despite playing away from home, but I think Man United can score away from home against teams such as Wolves that struggle defensively. Regarding my forwards, my plan for Joao Pedro is wait for one more game week. Pedro got back-to-back 90-minute starts against West Ham and Crystal Palace, but he looked disappointing. Pedro was a false nine going wide on the left side. His output is truly affected by the absence of Welbeck. I know I have fed up, but selling him isn't priority. In my opinion, you should prioritize selling Saka, who's out for months, for example. However, the Brazilian is still on penalties and facing Brentford at home. That's one of the worst teams for away from home for expected goals conceded by two. The third worst team, I think. Only Leicester City and Switch are worse than them. You can wait and give him last a chance before switching to players like Mateta or Gabriel Jesus, who are firmly on my watch list for game week 19 as a potential replacement. Chris Wood, who's finally had good fixtures. Nottingham Forest tricky fixtures are over and expect him to get more opportunities for scoring. Arguably one of the best clinical forwards in the league and can score from half chances in the league. Tottenham Hotspur after their huge loss to the Reds. He is a focal point of Nottingham Forest attack and Wood looks like to exploit and can score against a Spurs side who have conceded 9 goals in their last 2 matches in all competitions. Isaac continues embracing us and I'm really thankful that I kept him when he got injured against Crystal Palace. Since he's returning from from an injury in game week 8. Isaac is second top scoring player fantasy with around 80 points. Only Salah has more points than him by 115. The Newcastle United stars must have for game week 19 and most transfer assets a home encounter against Aston Villa. And regards my game week 19, this is my current plan for game week 19. Salah captain once again against the league West Ham United. Might bring away from home, but Salah will punish them. Pedro and Timber will likely be out for the Eagles. Mateta and Munoz are firmly on my watch list. Timber will face Brentford and Brighton away from home before his two home encounter with Tottenham and Aston Villa. I think it will be very tricky games for Arsenal for clean sheets. I think Munoz has better fixtures and higher upside from his attacking threat, and I will have full playing bench and ready for any surprise, any rotation to happen during this incoming week. Thanks all for watching. Kindly do like and subscribe, find it helpful, and your comments are always welcome.